If you are out there and you can hear me, say something, because it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. We are going to try to fix it. Excuse us. Uh, Thank you for being patient with us. I think we probably lost a lot of our viewers. Uh, if you are just joining me, we apologize. We had the technical difficulties, and I'm not sure if any of our viewers are still there. But we want to thank you all for being patient. We are trying to fix the problem. So let me wait for our viewers. If you can hear us and you can see the video, I'd like you to comment. I'd like you to comment. I'm going to wait. I'd like you to comment if you can hear us. We're just going to wait a minute just to see if anybody is out there. All right. I'm going to wait. I'm waiting. I don't see any of my viewers yet. So I am waiting. I'm waiting. Amen. All right. Well, if you are just joining us, maybe you rejoined us. I apologize. We have a technical difficulties with our program tonight. I apologize for that. I hope you can go ahead and text your friends and for them to rejoin us tonight. Amen. I'm going to type a comment just to see, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay. I don't think we are. We are live? Okay. All right. Again, I apologize. I hope all our viewers can rejoin us. And if you are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. So we've been talking on this edition of what's going on, how to reduce the risk of being sick, how to reduce our risk of being sick, and maintaining good overall health. So first thing we're talking about is practice good hygiene. Number 2, maintain a healthy diet. Number 3, exercise regularly. That's number 3, exercise regularly. Engage in regular physical activities like walking, jogging, swimming, riding a motorcycle, a bicycle, or riding a stationary bicycle also. So, or doing aerobics, all that. Maintain, engage in regular physical activities, okay? Aim at least between 75 minutes to 150 minutes of moderate intensive exercise. Now, if it's a vigorous intensity exercise, you need to limit it to maybe about an hour. But try to exercise regularly. Don't just sit like a couch potatoes. Exercise regularly, and that you will help yourself and help your health. Okay. Number four. If you are prone to certain diseases, they say there are vaccines out there that you can take. Now, like vaccines for influenza, for measles, for mumps, for rubella, for hepatitis, and all kind of, So I know there are vaccines out there. So many of you that like to take vaccines, that may be one thing you can do to prevent and reduce your risk of diseases. And number 5, be careful about being so promiscuous, just having sex with all different partners. Okay? I'm talking to those men and women out there that have multiple sex partners, and they're not even married, just sinning all over the place. And even the ones that are married, sometimes they stray. You need to avoid that to prevent sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. So be very careful. Uh, some of your young people that are sexually active, you need to stop it before you pick up something you can cure. Okay? HIV is still out there. All kind of sexually transmitted diseases are still out there. Okay? So you need to be a monogamist, not a polygamist. One man, one wife, and no spare on the side. All right? All right. Let me go to the next one. I think my time is almost up. Number 6, avoid tobacco and limit your alcohol consumption. Smoking and tobacco use are major causes of various diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and respiratory disorders. Lung condition, heart condition. So avoid smoking. I know somebody told me, Pastor, I smoke weed. I see if the smoke of the weed not going to go in his lungs. Avoid smoking, avoid tobacco. Well, I know somebody that stopped smoking cigarette and now they are vaping. Be careful with that vaping. There was a young girl that died from vaping because she was vaping a lot during the day, and one day she got home, she was sick, a high school student, sick really bad, she couldn't breathe. They got her to the hospital. They found out her lungs was full of water. She literally drowned because her lungs was filled with water from the vaping, and she passed away. Young girl, 17 or 18. So be careful about all that. People, or some of you that are vaping, that you think, well, I'm not smoking anymore. I just I'm using vaporizers and all that stuff. You need to be careful. You need to avoid it. Avoid tobacco use, and limit your alcohol consumption. Some of your drunks that are out there, you need to limit that. Drinking heavily will cause you all kind of heart diseases. Drinking heavily can even cause you some liver problems. You may think you are young right now. You are in your 20s and 30s and 40s, and it's not going to do anything for you. And now you turn 50, and now you got a liver issue. You got liver issue. You got kidney problems. Now you got to go on dialysis 3 days a week. Some of you all are tobacco addicts. Some of you all are ganja, weed addicts. You have to smoke that weed, that marijuana. Oh yeah, it's for medicinal purposes. Stop fooling yourself. And some of you call yourself a social drinker. I only drink once a week. All it takes is one drunken episode or a little bit more for you to get a disease or be killed. So avoid tobacco use and limit alcohol consumption. All right? All right, number 7. Number 7, we're talking about how to maintain your optimum health. I'm not sure if our viewers are back. Let me see. Do we have our viewers back? Can anybody let me know? Yeah, I know I'm live, but do y'all have our viewers back? Can you let me know? But we thank you for joining us back. I'm still trying to. Okay, I'm still. I don't see anybody. I'm gonna have to refresh my screen. I can't see anybody. Okay, we're having issues with the internet again? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you.
Okay. So, but our viewers are not able to get back on?
Yeah, 6 of them are on.
Okay, all right. Viewers are able to get back on. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. And thank you for joining us back on this program, because it's an important program trying to prevent or avoid diseases. Thank you, and I apologize for the technical difficulties, okay? Number 7, manage stress. Chronic stress can weaken your immune system and make you more susceptible to illness. So you need to find a healthy way to manage stress. Practice relaxation techniques. Engage in hobbies, socializing, and getting enough sleep. My hobby, is fishing, to relax. I don't have to catch any fish, but I love to be at the lake, just casting and having fun. Amen. So find something that you can relax with. Engage in some hobbies. Maybe it's golfing, or you go bowling, or you go swimming, you go fishing, you go hunting, whatever it is that makes you happy. Okay, engage in some hobbies. Socialize. Join, the gym. Join a church, so that you can be part of a bigger body, a part of a bigger family. Okay? So make sure you socialize and get enough sleep. That's one thing I don't play with. My family know I get my rest. Minimum 7 to 8 hours. I go to bed late, I'm going to wake up really late. And people always want to try to wake me up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Listen, we're on 2 different schedules. My schedules are not your schedules. So, but I try to get 8 hours sleep every day. Some days I get 10. So you need to get proper sleep, get enough sleep. Number 8, practice safe food handling. Practice safe food handling. Wash your fruits. Wash your vegetables thoroughly. Cook your foods at appropriate temperatures. And store food properly to prevent foodborne illnesses. Don't leave your food out all night on the stove. You will pick up bacteria. Wash your fruits, thoroughly. Okay? Wash your fruits thoroughly. And also, I keep my fruits in the refrigerator. And then when I bring them out, I wash them. I wash them really, really good before I eat them. And sometimes, like with apples, I will even peel it, because I know sometimes they have wax on them and insecticide. So I just peel my apple before I eat it. So, but I always wash my fruits, really good before I eat it. So just make sure you practice good food handling to minimize your risk of being sick. If you leave food out all night, throw it away. Throw it away. Because you must maintain proper temperature for food. And that's another thing, like when I buy food from people that are selling food, if they don't have a food license, I'm beginning to tell people, if you don't have a food license, I'm not going to buy your food. Because if you don't have a food license, that means you have not been trained on how to properly cook food and maintain the proper temperature. So I believe it was a week or 2 ago, I was talking to somebody about that we have to be careful buying food on the side of the road, or in a park, or in a trailer, if they don't display their food license. Many times I don't even eat. Like if I go to a funeral, I don't eat that food because usually people help them cook all that stuff, and you don't know who is cooking, what they cook, and anyway, just be very careful with who you are eating from and what kind of food you are eating. Know them well. I mean, I don't eat everybody's food. I may buy it just to support them, but that doesn't mean I'm going to eat it. Sometimes I buy it and give it away because I'm very particular about who I eat from. Okay? All right. Number 9. Number 9, we got 2 more. Number 9, stay hydrated. Drink an adequate amount of water throughout the day. You've got to keep your body hydrated. When you drink enough water, you can actually cure some diseases. Drink 50% of your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you got to drink 100 ounces of water minimum per day. If you weigh 160 pounds, you got to drink 80 ounces of water minimum per day. And drink all day. Just hydrate your body all throughout the day. And that will keep you hydrated. You drink plenty of water throughout the day, that will keep you hydrated. And also it will support your overall health. So stay hydrated. All right, number 10. Get regular checkups. Schedule regular checkups with your health care provider. That way you monitor your health. They can detect any potential issues early. And you can also, receive appropriate medical advice. Get regular health checkups. I've been getting checkups every year, but I think I'm going to go to twice a year now. Every 6 months, just to go get a checkup. That way, if something is going on with any of your organs or in your body, you can detect it early. If it's cancer, if it's diabetes, if it's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, whatever it may be, if they detect it early, you stand a chance of it being cured and getting rid of the disease, that it won't be fatal. So get regular health checkups. I know some of my church family members that hate to go to the doctor. But please, it's better for you to go to the doctor than for your body to be handed over to the undertaker. You got that? It's better to get regular checkups than to find yourself not getting checkups, and then you go 5 years or 10 years later and they say you got stage 4 cancer. So get regular checkups, especially everyone over 30, 35, 40. 30, 35, 40, you need to get regular checkup at least once a year. If you're over 60, I would say get it twice a year, just to make sure everything is working optimally. Remember, while the 10 steps I just gave you can reduce the risk of certain diseases, it is always important to consult with a healthcare professional for personalized advice and also guidance based on your specific health needs and medical history. What are your health needs? What is your medical history? It is always good to get professional help. It's always good to consult with healthcare professionals for your own personalized advice. These 10 steps that we gave you is just to help you to reduce the risk, but it does not negate the fact that you need to go to your primary physician, to get checkups and to get your body checked out and maintain your optimum health. Well, family, this is where I'm going to stop tonight. Again, I want to apologize for many of you that joined us and you were having problems earlier. Thank you for joining us back. I'm trying to see everybody that's still on with us right now. So if you are still on with us, thank you for coming back to join us. Well, my time is up tonight. Until next Thursday on this same channel, YouTube channel and Facebook channel. This is Pastor Akin Bandele wishing you a good evening. God bless you. Good night.